Welcome to the battlefields of World War II. In this series, we will be looking at a massive amount of conflicts in chronological order which occurred during the span of World War II. We begin all the way back, when things start to escalate in Asia during 1937, and go all the way to 1945 at the end days of the war. Each conflict will be briefly introduced with information mainly provided by Wikipedia. The battle will then be fought out in Battlefield 1942. All theaters of war, including the Pacific, Western Europe, Eastern Europe, and Africa, will be dealt with. Be warned that there may be historical inaccuracies when it comes to the battles that are provided, but the main purpose of this series is to entertain, not to educate. For your epic journey throughout World War II, look no further. Enjoy. Following several German-staged incidents, like the Gleiwitz incident, a part of Operation Himmler, which German propaganda used as a pretext to claim that German forces were acting in self-defense, the first regular act of war took place on September 1st, 1939. At 0440, the Luftwaffe attacked the Polish town of Wielun, destroying 75% of the city and killing close to 1,200 people, most of them civilians. 5 minutes later, the old German pre-dreadnought battleship Schleswig-Holstein opened fire on the Polish military transit depot at Westerplatte in the free city of Danzig on the Baltic Sea. At 0800, German troops, still without a formal declaration of war issued, attacked near the Polish village of Mokra. The Battle of the Border had begun. Later that day, the Germans attacked on Poland's western, southern, and northern borders, while German aircraft began raids on Polish cities. The main axis of attack led eastward from Germany through the western Polish border. Supporting attacks came from East Prussia in the north and a joint German-Slovak attack by units from German-allied Slovak Republic in the south. All three assaults converged on the Polish capital, Warsaw. France and the UK declared war on Germany on September the 3rd, but failed to provide any meaningful support. The German-French border saw only a few minor skirmishes, although the majority of the German forces, including 85% of their armored forces, were engaged in Poland. Despite some Polish successes in minor border battles, German technical, operational, and numerical superiority forced the Polish armies to retreat from the borders towards Warsaw and Lwów. The Luftwaffe gained air superiority early in the campaign. By destroying communications, the Luftwaffe increased the pace of the advance, which overran Polish airstrips and early warning sites, causing logistical problems for the Poles. Many Polish Air Force units ran low on supplies. 98 of their number withdrew into then neutral Romania. The Polish initial strength of 400 was reduced to just 54 by September 14th, and air opposition virtually ceased. Polish forces abandoned the regions of Pomerelia, Greater Poland, and Polish Upper Silesia in the first week. The Polish plan for border defense was proven a dismal failure. The German advance as a whole was not slowed. On the 10th of September, the Polish Commander-in-Chief, Marshal Edward Ritz Smigli, ordered a general retreat to the southeast, towards the so-called Romanian bridgehead. Meanwhile, the Germans were tightening their encirclement of the Polish forces west of the Vistula, and also penetrating deeply into eastern Poland. Warsaw, under heavy aerial bombardment since the first hours of the war, was attacked on the 9th of September and put under siege on the 13th. Around that time, advanced German forces also reached the city of Lwów, a major metropolis in eastern Poland. Then, on 24th of September, 1,150 German aircraft bombed Warsaw. Hey everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Battlefields of World War II, currently still with the invasion of Poland, Fall Weiss. And unfortunately this is the final map that I have available regarding the battle in Poland. Of course there were more battles during that invasion, and this is kind of like not even specific battles, just the overall invasion. I did find 3 maps that involved more specific battles, but they were multiplayer only and no one plays this anymore multiplayer, so I can't really use that, which is a shame. And since, of course, it is the end of 1939, history buffs would know that it won't take too long before the Winter Wars actually happens, and people have been asking me, even though I did say in earlier episodes that yes, we will be taking a look at the Winter Wars. Now, technically, the Winter Wars started in November 1939, but all the maps that I have available are from 1940 and on, meaning that the next map that we'll be playing is back in the Pacific. It is going to be one of the few major victories for China, which is good for them. But that will be on the 18th of December 1939, meaning that the Fin Wars already started. But again, the maps that are available are not in 1939. Now, besides Fin Wars or the Winter Wars, more wars have been requested. People have been asking, you know, can I do the Spanish Civil War? Can I do, you know, like Italy and Ethiopia? The answer is very simple. If there's a mod available that covers these battles, then yes, I can. If there is no mod available regarding these battles, then no, I cannot. I do like the enthusiasm of you guys in requesting certain battles. There were actually some people all saying, like, I cannot wait for Pearl Harbor. It's like, well, that's, you know, that's a long way ahead of us. So there's a lot more battles before that. Let's see. Yeah, I was about to say they're attacking from a long distance. There's not a lot of cover here, so can we be an officer, tanker, anti-tank, and they don't really have a lot of anti-tank. The map is interesting in that it is very wide, not a lot of capture points. We are basically going to dominate that capture point that all the units are heading towards now, in the north, and then there's going to be a stalemate. I mean, we can capture. They're closer than the capture points on our side. But at least we have two flanking possibilities. There's definitely less of a blitzkrieg feeling in this map, though. The previous map, of course, felt more like a, you know, the initial attack where we had all these units and we just, you know, send everything out into Poland. And this feels more like a, not a stalemate, but as things slowed down during the battles. Not that it did slow down. That's the whole point of a blitzkrieg. Oh, look at that. They do actually have armor. So, and being anti-tank might actually be useful. Is that their plane? But yeah, luckily the series has been getting a little bit more enthusiasm. The Battle of Khalkhin-Gol did quite well. It's pretty much like 5,000 views. So, you know, I realize that the appeal of a series like this also comes with, you know, the more episodes are out there, the better, because you can, you know, almost like sort of like binge watch it and have like this like journey throughout history. You know, let's say you would do a series like this and you would only have like 3 or 4 episodes out there. You know, you only get a tiny fraction of World War II. And especially now that with, you know, again, the invasion of Poland, World War II officially has started in the eyes of like the global population. This is still the Forgotten Hope mod, by the way, not Battle Group. Oh. Yeah, poor you. Come on, men. In their country we go. As you can see, the AI is doing a good divide between sending units through on this bridge. Oh my god, look at all of them. If we were a tank, that'd be amazing. Let's see if I can become a tanker. It looks like to me like they only have artillery there. Could be wrong. Oh. Do they have something more? No. Alright. Oh. That's the shadows. The shadows are messing with me. Ah, on the bottom left, they're going over the bridge. That one guy actually got over really easy. The Polish might have less defense there. Now, as the Poles, it's actually going to be a lot more difficult to capture the eastern flank. Then again, they do own everything. Like, that eastern capture point gets, like, the whole might of the German army on them all at once. Yeah, this is going to be difficult to capture this bridge. That's for sure. Yep. Oh, look at all of them. But yeah, over here, looks a little bit easier. There's a minute left, so we won't really be able to make it. Ironically, when I switch to a different class, then I can get in a tank. But again, as I said, we won't be able to make it in time. You can see how far we're gonna get. Just follow the road. Yeah, at the north they can't get through. Less and less AI are over there. More and more actually get over to the bottom. Doesn't seem like they can capture that bottom point though. Poles probably have a lot of defense there still left. And then well, we got defeated, I guess. But let's now switch over to the Polish. See if we can hold. No, no, no. Allied. This should be interesting. Alright, men. Hold. I don't think this is that famous battle, though, where like the outcome was like 40-1. I don't know if that's going to be very useful. We have 2 artillery pieces. The left one is definitely more useful since there's open space there. Just gonna wait for the Germans to arrive. Look at that. Those 3 guys over there are charging. They're brave. Or very foolish. No. Oh. That plane made a mistake. think the enemy is gonna come by road, not through the field. I could be wrong. Nope. They're coming through the field. Get to the artillery! Shit. I killed two men. Oh my god, beautiful. Ooh, yes. This is what artillery is for. It's not true, actually. It's for vehicles, but... Oh my god, I missed. He got me. There's one more artillery piece there, though. Let's see if we can take it. The problem is that, again, that this position is a lot less handy. Yeah, exactly. Like, someone is just gonna come up from behind and demolish me. Ah, well, at least we get a better look at the village that they were trying to defend. It's already pretty damaged from some of the bombing runs, I guess. Again, it's going to be interesting to see if the AI is going to do the same. Oh, look at that. There's a big group of Polish at the front, though. What I predict is that they're going to be wiped out, and then it's going to come focus on these bridges. See if we can make it. They're quite far away from me. There is some armor available in the back, but again, whether I go there or go to the front, it will still be far, regardless of going to both. Our planes are still very, like, old in terms of, like, models. Never stood a chance. Ooh. Some pretty hefty battles going on here. Oh my god. Yeah, there are only like 3 left. Again, my prediction came true. Let's be a tank commander. Let's hope there's something available, though. Yeah, there are, but at the front. Yeah, you can actually see how dominant we are. Oh my god, we're actually almost like taking it back in the north. Very interesting. I wanna get in on that. You know, realize that probably at the south they need my defense more, but one tank is not gonna do much there. If that's all there is, you know. Wait, how do I get there? Oh, there are 2 bridges. I see. People asked before, by the way, in videos how I got so many AI units. You can just change that in the files. Wait, is this like... Can I go through this? It's damaging my tank a little bit, but it's doable, I guess. Alright. Oh, look at that. We're actually capturing it back. Excellent. Boom, baby. Bring more for the slaughter. Poland strong. Very strong. Also grenades going off trying to damage me, but I'm having none of it. I know I'm not capturing, but is it? Okay, it's not manned. Look at that! We actually recaptured it! Excellent, excellent. Oh. Alright, victory! Well guys, hope you liked it. Again, next time we're going back to the Pacific, a little ahead of the Fin Wars. But again, the maps that I have are all 1940, so hope to see you guys on the next battlefield.